morning, Har-Ber Wildcats. It's a beautiful morning to start off HBWN's first show. I'm Haley Hendricks.
And I'm Drew Jenkins. It's a brand new year here at Har-Ber. We're glad to see new sophomore faces. And to those juniors and seniors, we're happy to see you back. We have a lot of new faces on the show, but the standard of excellence stays the same. Today is September 20th, 2011, and HBWN starts now.
Our top story, are you having trouble paying attention in class because of the amount of students in your class? Overcrowded classrooms have become a problem here at Har-Ber. Abby Peterson joins us. Abby, Har-Ber has more students than last year.
Thank you, Haley. Over 170 new students have enrolled here at Har-Ber High in the last few months, causing space to become more of an issue in the hallways and the classrooms.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure, because of our crowded situation, we've got some extra seats back here.
State laws require classes to only hold 30 students per period and allows teachers to teach 150 students in a day. With many classes holding over 40 students, they are feeling a little more than crowded. Senior Alyssa Toney has noticed the effects of this.
With all the people and sitting at tables and whatnot, it makes it harder to focus and hear what the teacher says with all the extra noise.
The counselors at Har-Ber have received at least 100 slips every day asking for schedule changes. With all the new students, there aren't a lot of spots open in the classes. Dr. Shepard recognizes this problem and is working to fix it.
But this was a lot of growth this year, and so trying to plan in an additional 700 or so classes is a challenge.
So that until we get all of our numbers rearranged, we'll have everybody set in the place that they need to.
By state law, all classes have to be balanced out and have to meet the number requirements by October 1st. If the school cannot get it balanced, adjustments might have to be made, like adding classes or teachers. For HBWN, I'm Abby Peterson.
Har-Ber counselors encourage students to be extra thoughtful when filling out their cap this year. Filling out your cap correctly will help make sure classes aren't overfilled.
Har-Ber High School is utilizing the power of social media this year to prevent crimes. Resource Officer Tommy Wooten created a Facebook group called the Har-Ber High School Crime Stoppers. It was created to keep Har-Ber crime-free. Students can anonymously report any trouble they see. Search for it on Facebook and like it.
This year, teachers have changed their curriculum to a new system that caters to students' learning needs by using technology, speeches, and more informational texts that teach them to understand the real world and also to see the benefits of learning in school. This program goal is to improve students to help utilize student skills and help better prepare themselves for life. The students thing will be implemented in 2015, but until then, teachers will teach students how to operate in the real world with the skills that teachers know students will need, such as technology skills, communicative skills, and reading skills.
Hey Wildcats, it's everybody's favorite week. It's Spirit Week. Today is Nerd Day, tomorrow is Cowboy and Indians Day, and Thursday is Decades Day, and Friday is Whiteout. Go Wildcats, beat Springdale, we are Har-Ber. Coming up after the break, we will check in for the first time with our new WCSN Wildcat Sports Network. They have been very busy and will get you caught up with all things Wildcat sports.
Just don't know what I believe. The more I
morning, Wildcats. Welcome to our first segment of WCSN. Recently, the Wildcats were one of 6 teams to open their season up in Razorback Stadium as part of Hooten's Kickoff Week. Matt Bowen brings you the highlights.
Thanks, Carter. Wildcats opened against Lebanon, Missouri. Let's get to the highlights. In the first quarter, Austin Mayfield to Michael Fine for a 14-yard TD pass to take a 7-0 lead. And the Struthers section goes wild. The Har-Ber offense gets a little tricky when they run a double reverse pitchback to Austin Mayfield, where he bombs it 45 yards to Michael Fine to take a 14-0 lead. Beautiful pass. Let's look at it again. Preston Panalto busts through the defense and makes a move for the 44-yard touchdown run. Great blocking by the O-line and the Har-Ber offense. Let's not forget about the defense. Here's Dalton Clinkscales with the interception. Ensuing play, Austin Mayfield to Nick Byrne for a 42-yard touchdown pass. Har-Ber leads 28-0 at halftime. In the third quarter, another touchdown pass from Mayfield to Fine, this time for 55 yards. Har-Ber up 35-0 and wins it 35-3.
Continue their season this week against Springdale and next week against the Northside Grizzlies. Now let's look at some volleyball highlights against the Bentonville Tigers. Starting things off here, here's a nice spike by Summer Neal. Another nice play here by the Wildcats for the point. The Wildcats played a very tough game at Bentonville. Another point here. Coach tried to rally the team in the third game. They played very well, but unfortunately fall to Bentonville in 3 games. That does it for our first segment of WCSN. Next week we'll have highlights from the El Dorado and Cabot football games. Back to Drew and Haley at the desk.
Thank you, WCSN. But before we go, we have a not-so-new rule being enforced this year, much of the chagrin of students. Alexa Arenas explains.
Fast food, restaurants, and cafes are some of the things you might have to live without from 8:45 a.m. to 4 p.m. The food and drink policy isn't necessarily new to Har-Ber, but it's being enforced this high school year.
We're starting our 7th year, and the issues with cleaning carpets and things of that nature come to the forefront.
Food and beverages are a cost to Har-Ber each year. Large amounts of money is spent on the maintenance of carpets, which this money could be spent somewhere else.
I guess it's better for us to throw away $1.50 of a Sonic drink than the school to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars cleaning the carpets.
For HBWN, I'm Alexis Arenas.
For everybody here at Har-Ber Studios, I am Drew Jenkins.
And I'm Haley Hendricks. See you next week.